Hi everyone, I'm Li Zi Shu, and I am a writer as well as a translator of Mahua literature. Mahua is Malaysian literature written in Chinese, so it's like a kind of includes a lot of like vernacular Chinese specific to Malaysia and its multicultural environment. And one of my favorite writers since I was a teenager is Li Zi Shu. Li Zi Shu, and today I would like to read from The Age of Goodbyes, published in 2022 by Feminist Press and translated by me. The original novel, which is Li Zi Shu's first novel, was originally published about 15 years ago in Chinese. And it's kind of hard to describe the book. It's kind of like a mind freak. So it has 3 separate storylines, and the book starts from page 513. That's the first page of the book. And in the description, there's an explanation for that. But so Li Zi Shu is sort of like a herald of Mahua literature. She's amazing. She's published over 10 books of fiction, essays, and she's won dozens of literary awards. She's one of those rare writers who combines sort of like scholarly recognition and broad popularity. So both this novel, her first, and her second novel, her most recently published work, they were both bestsellers and have both been optioned for film and TV. So I'm very happy to see her get all her flowers, and I'm happy to have been able to spend time in her brilliant mind introducing her work to new readers. So it's kind of a metafictional book that's hard to describe. It has 3 story strands. One of the first strand features a woman named Du Lian who sort of rises from lower middle class family to become like a boss lady of a coffee shop, and she achieves this by marrying a local gangster. So it's kind of a deliberately melodramatic, sort of serialized drama kind of plot. And the second strand of the novel is follows a character named Yu, who is a young boy whose mother is a sex worker, and he lives in a motel with her. And the third strand is features a character named the Fourth Person, who is a literary critic obsessed with a writer named Shao Zi, who shares the same name with the woman from the first strand. And in all 3 strands of storylines, a book called The Age of Goodbyes appears. And I promise the strands are connected somehow. There is a good reason for the 3 strands existing. But I will let you play this game of hide and seek if you would like on your own. So I'm gonna read first a short passage in Chinese, and then I will read the same passage in my translation into English. 醒来时，你躺在床上，那里是母亲咽下最后一口气的地方。尽管你已经换了全新的床褥，但你仍然感觉到下面的床板凹陷了母亲弥留时的形状。你躺卧在死亡的凹痕里，像躺在一个曾经煮死人的大锅。母亲，她死前念着说很想吃肉，于是你到街尾的印度饭店买了咖喱羊肉。那味道还在房里，她吃得狼吞虎咽，不断有咖喱汁从嘴角下落到她的大腿上。饱足后，她坐在床上，腿伸直了，两眼有点翻白，但你知道她在看着你，就像阴魂附在问习者身上，温柔地凝视你。你看不见她眼睛里的眼睛，但你感知那里面有一种告别的味道。我在这人世已经饱足，我再无所求。你呢？今天你到图书馆去了吗？你找到了你的父亲吗？那味道还在，一种调侃的意思。找到了你的父亲吗？ 仿佛他把父亲藏起来了，而这不过是他在张腿分娩时设计好的一场恶作剧。你生下来就注定要参与这场游戏。母亲总爱诱惑你，要你把它买给你却马上藏起来的玩具一一找出来。但你童年时就隐约明白了其中的蹊跷。有时候母亲所说的玩具并不存在。她说：“你别烦我，我今早给你买了一支电光枪，你去把它找出来。”怎样的电光枪？你放手，不再拉住她的袖子。一支蓝色的枪会发出红色闪光。会响吗？会的，有像机关枪那样哒哒哒哒的声音。那是你一直找不到的物件之一。你把五月花3层楼都找遍了，底层的厨房和柜台，包括那上了锁的抽屉，小厅里的藤椅，2楼的5个房间和盥洗室，3楼的301号房至305号房。你移开墙上的月历和挂画，打开那些有一股霉味的衣柜，也趴在地板上窥探床底。你打开母亲放在床底的行李箱，把里面的东西全掏出来。那里面有一袭水蓝色发亮的长裙和你赢得的破奖杯，却没有电光枪的踪影。以后1整个星期你都在寻找母亲口述的那一支电光枪，直至你不得不怀疑它的存在。你去向母亲求证，她昂脸，扬起2枚纹上去的眉毛，用胜利者的表情鄙视你。啊哈哈，你找不到。Here's the passage in English. When you awake, you find yourself on the bed. It is where mother swallowed her last breath. Although you discarded her mattress for a brand new one, you can still feel, on the bed under you, the shape hollowed out by mother while she lay dying. You lie supine in this trench of death. It's like reclining in a giant wok that was used to cook someone to death. Right before she passed, mother kept saying she wanted very much to eat some meat. So you went to the Indian restaurant at the end of the street and bought some mutton curry. The stench of it permeates the room. She devoured it in a sloppy hurry. Bits of curry dripped from the corners of her mouth, stained her thighs. Once satiated, she sat up on the bed with her legs stuck straight out, the whites of her eyes showing slightly. But you knew she was looking at you, gazing upon you tenderly, like a spirit peering through a medium. You could not see the eyes within her eyes, but you intuited a sense of goodbye. I've been satisfied with my life on earth, and I have no more asks. What about you? Did you go to the library today? Did you find your father? The stench still persists, standing in as a kind of teasing. Find your father? As if she's hidden him, and all of this is simply a prank she designed when she opened her legs and went into labor. You were destined since birth to play this game. Mother always loved enticing you with the various toys that she bought for you and then immediately hid. But even at a young age, you vaguely understood that there was something fishy going on, that sometimes the toys mother mentioned did not actually exist. She said, "Stop bothering me. I bought a laser gun for you this morning. Go find it." "What kind of laser gun?" You let go of her sleeve. "A blue gun that shoots flashing red lights." "Does it make sounds?" "Sure does. A rat-tat-tat like a machine gun." That gun was among the objects you could never find, even after you thoroughly ransacked all 3 floors of Mayflower Motel. The kitchen and counter on the bottom floor, including that locked drawer, plus the rattan chair in the little hall, the 5 rooms and bathroom on the 2nd floor, rooms 301 through 305 on the 3rd floor. You moved aside the calendar and paintings on the walls, opened the wardrobes that smelled of mothballs, and even knelt on the floor to peer under the bed. You opened the suitcase mother placed there and dug out everything inside. There was a shimmering blue gown and a chipped trophy that you had won, but no laser gun. For a whole week you kept searching for the gun Mother mentioned, until you had no choice but to doubt its existence. When you sought confirmation from her, she lifted her chin and raised her brows, peered at you out of the corner of her eye with a victor's expression. Ah ha ha, so you can't find it. That's it. Thank you. I'm so happy to be part of Jill. Thank you, Larissa, especially.